All right. So we're starting now. Please confirm you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, let me know. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So we're starting now. We're starting with the initial planning orientation, also called the IPO. Initial planning orientation, the IPO. Okay. All right. So we are going to be looking at key things, 4 key areas in the initial planning orientation, 4 major parts of this initial planning orientation, or we call it the IPO. Okay. All right. For those of us who probably you're listening to me for the first time, my name is Emmanuel Omeri, and I am the lead trainer of the Elite Millionaire Academy. Okay. Um, I'm going to be your anchor for this section, the combined IPO and QSG section. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by congratulating each and every one of us to have made it to this point in the business. I'm so proud of each and every one of us. I call this the most beautiful business in the world. You being part of it, I am super proud of you. Okay. All right. So we'll go right into the second part of the initial planning orientation, which is where we talk about the expectation management. And I'd like you to read this with me. Okay. If I succeed in this business, it's going to be me. So wherever you see you, replace it with me. If I succeed in this business, it's going to be me who created that success and not us. Right? If you fail in the business, it's going to be you who created that failure, not us. What we're simply going to do is to give you a roadmap, the system, the structure, and the support for you to own your life, for you to live the life of your dreams. Okay, so the difference between success and failure is you. You are the difference between the success and the failure in this business. Okay, now there will be ups and downs in the business. There has always been ups and downs in every businesses. We know your ups and downs. We know you're in your downtime when you don't speak calls. Your upline calls you, you don't respond. Your leader calls you, you don't respond, and you give all sort of excuses, different excuses. All the time you're making excuses for yourself. Then we know that you are at your down moment. That is the point where people have listened to negative, they've listened to naysayers, they've listened to people who are dream stealers. Okay, so at that point, we'll always want to remind you, okay, that this will happen. But in your own situation, what would you want us to do when this happens? Would you want us to keep calling you to remind you of the reason why you keyed into this business? Or would you want us to just let you be? Okay? If your answer is the former, which is letting us keep calling you to remind you of the reason why you joined the business, then we move to the third part, which is why are you engaged in this business? Why are you in this business? A lot of us are in this business or just joined the business, but you've not really defined a reason why you should do this. Most of us came into the business because we wanted extra cash flow to be able to pay our rents, to be able to give our family the life they truly deserve. Most of us came into the business because we looked at this as another opportunity to increase our cash flow. But the real sense, why are you in the business? My major reason for being in the business may not be the same reason for you, right? But in this case, why are you in this business? What do you stand to achieve in a 2 to 4 years plan? Now, always remember that this is what will drive you to run this business. Because when the why is clear, the how becomes irrelevant because you will always find how. When the why is not clear, how to get about doing your activities will be a mirage for you. Okay, so write it down. Why are you doing this business? If you're doing this business to affect the life, if you know that the life of someone else's life might perish if you fail in this business, I don't think you will have any reason to quit the business. If I know that my success in this business is going to ensure that someone else smiles to the bank tomorrow, someone else can pay school fees for his child or her child, someone else can be able to achieve amazing things for themselves, If I know that me being part of this business, me being successful here, will ensure that there's those people who are on the street, who are picking pockets, are going to be off the streets. If I know the impact I'm going to have on my generation, I don't think I would want to play with my business. You need to define the reason for doing the business. If the reason for doing the business is just about you, there's how far you can actually go in this business. But if the reason for doing this business is beyond you, it's about growth, your personal growth, and contribution to other people's life, then this business is going to be the threat to the world. Okay? Now, understand that financial freedom is not going to come on a platter of gold. You won't just stroll to the park and become financially free. No. All right? You are going to face some downtimes, some disappointed situations, some discouraged moments when friends and families and loved ones, people you expect to join your business, will turn down on your opportunity and give you attitude. All right? I want you to always remember that the only thing that will keep you going when that happens is a strong why. I always give this illustration in my trainings. If I am going to cross from building A to building B, and I have to go, these buildings are, there are 5-story buildings, or 10-story buildings, they're skyscrapers. And I must cross from the first building to the next building. Just maybe the only way I can cross from that building, from building A to building B, is on a plan, right? Even if you keep 20 million naira in that building, chances are I will not go, because you fall from that plank trying to cross to the other building. But if that building I'm crossing to is on fire, and I have my time in that building, it will be better that I tried and I failed in trying to save my tie's life than not to try at all. I have a stronger reason for crossing from building A to building B, not minding the situation or the circumstance. Okay, so with that said, it's important. I'm taking time to explain this because this is one of the major parts of this business. If your why for doing this business is well defined and it is clear to you, you will succeed running this business. Okay, so create your why and have it written down where you can see it. Now, the last part of the IPO is when we talk about the 3 cardinal structures of our business. These are the 3 structures on which our business hinges on. Without these 3 structures, our business is not going to stand. Your business will not stand. You will build on a wrong foundation. Okay, so let's take number 1. You must hand over your business to God. You must involve God in this business. That's why integrity is key if you're running this business. If you breach integrity in this business, you'll be so punished that you won't know what is happening to you. You must create an opportunity to engage your God. If you're a Christian or you're Muslim or whatever way you engage your God in your affairs, please do so in this business. Okay? We don't joke with the God factor. God is our number 1 cardinal structure in this business. Number 2 is that you must be willing to be trained. If you take sick patients to a quack, I heard of a story of a quack doctor. He was dismissed in the NMA because he's not qualified. That's Nigerian Medical Association. Back somewhere in the East, I'm not going to mention his name. And then he went back to a remote village where he was, doing his work. People, they said in that particular clinic, people die every day. Hardly people go into that place and they come back alive. Hardly. Why? That guy is not trained. His license has also been withdrawn because he doesn't know what he's doing. But if you take the same patients to a qualified medical doctor, what happens? You will be able to save quite a number of them. The reason is simple. If you want to be a success in this business, be willing to be trained. That's the second cardinal code. Willing to be trained. Willing to become a professional running this business. You must be willing to go through the trainings. There are books you will read. There are things you will go through, all right, that will prepare you for the success you want. Our business is more about making you become the better version of yourself. That is one of the biggest assets you acquire in this business, helping you to be well-trained so that you can actually become the success that you're seeking for. We understand the business demands you to change. And for that change to happen, you must be willing to be trained. You must drop the things you know. Even if the person who is mentoring you is old enough, is just as young as your daughter or your son. As far as this business is concerned, this person is knowledgeable than you. He's a step ahead of you. It's advised that you just pay attention and so you can learn. Be willing to be trained so you can also do what? Do the third cardinal culture, which is training others. Be willing to impact in people's lives. You see, this is one thing that I keep telling people. In the past couple of months, I have really sat down and looked at this business critically, and I realized that if this business is about any individual, if it's about me, I'm not going to still be doing this business. But I've realized that this business is not about me. It's about how I can make a difference in other people. You must be willing to train others. If you want financial freedom, where the financial freedom is, where you have raised leaders, you have trained leaders, you have built leaders who are going to take the business to the next level. That's when true financial freedom will come. Jack Ma said that if you focus on other people's success, focus on helping people achieve their success, focus on putting smiles on other people's faces, what happens? You eventually become successful. Show me a successful man or woman, and I will show you the lives he or she has impacted. So you must be willing to train others. You must be willing to make a difference in other people's life, okay? So, enemies of our business, we're rounding up on the IPO now. The enemies of our business are majorly two culprits. What are these culprits? Fear of rejection and lack of consistency. You are afraid of what the next person will say. Probably you have a HNI, high net worth individual, whom you want to show your business, but you're afraid of what the person is going to say. Your loved ones and family and friends, when you show them the opportunity, some of them might say no to the opportunity at that point. It actually means it's not yet that time. But if you take that personal, you will quit. Lack of consistency is another reason why people see. Show me someone who has been in this business for the past 3 years, who has been consistently grinding. That person is financially free. 4 years, consistently grinding, consistently showing up, consistently doing productive activities. It doesn't matter how many hours you create in running the business. It will be 1 hour, but that 1 hour is productive. That 1 hour is sacred. Lack of consistency and the fear of rejection, one of the things, these are the two enemies of our business. Okay? Now, I can also add this, lack of accountability, which is why we have a new structure today. Okay? Lack of accountability. But these are the two major enemies of our business. Okay? So remember, the only thing stopping you from financial freedom is what? It's quitting. If you don't quit, you remain consistent, and you don't focus on the rejection, you will become financially free. The catch to our business is that you must be willing to accept that temporary loss of self-esteem from ignorant people who do not know what they're talking about. Okay? All right? So now, at the end of this IPO, each and every one of you sit down with your upline leader or with your leader, okay? You can send them a message, or you can have this meeting with them one-on-one. Call it the great interview, okay? How much you want to make monthly from this business from today, okay? In the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, you want to be making this amount of money monthly, okay? How many hours are you willing to give your business on a weekly basis or on a daily basis, okay? Create a game plan for a period of 6 months. How long? How many months? minimum of 6 months at least to get your business up and running. And trust me, if you are consistent in your first 3 months, you will see the results glaring. All right? So sit down and draw up a game plan for you to achieve this income goal, committing your number of hours every single day. Your time for this business can be as small as 1 hour every day. And even that 1 hour can actually be broken down in blocks of 15 minutes. When people say they are busy, I'm coming to that. I'm going to answer some questions some of us usually bring up when we see this opportunity, or when you ask them to do an activity, they bring up excuses. Don't talk about that. But I'm talking about the timing here. The timing is important because that is where the consistency comes in. If I am giving my business 1 hour every day, make sure that 1 hour counts every day. Okay? You can break your 1 hour in 30 minutes. 30 minutes probably during the day, 30 minutes in the evening. All right? You can do it 15 minutes, blocks of 15 minutes. 15 minutes is 1 hour. Okay? So just giving you an illustration, having time for this business is as simple as anything. Doesn't matter your profession, it doesn't matter your background. You can actually create the time and run the business. So these are often questions people ask. I don't have time. I don't have time. My mentor said, if you don't have time, you should have enough money in your account. But your account should be so loaded that you don't really have time. When you say you don't have time, people should actually see it. They should see it. If there's some people say they don't have time, and I look at the bank balance, or I know within my heart that these guys are broke, yet they don't have time. So what do? Create time. Just give you an illustration of how to do that. Create time. It's as small as 1 hour every day. How does the company make money? Some of us may be asking that question. How does the company make money? How do you make money from this business? What is their own benefit? Now, there are several ways. Okay, I'm going to mention the most common one. Okay, now, if I buy a bottle of Coca-Cola from the market, let's say I buy it for 200 naira. Do an illustration. Okay, now that bottle of Coca-Cola probably left the factory 10 naira. Now it gets to the regional distributor or national distributor, they add their own fees on it. The regional distributor adds its own. The state distributor adds its own. The wholesaler adds its own. The retail shopman adds his own. Look at a lot of them adding money. So before you know it, that bottle of Coca-Cola that left the factory for 50 naira is now 200 naira at the retail shop. What am I doing? I am paying those middlemen. We call these people middlemen. All these people who added their own money in between are middlemen. Now, what our company has done is that we have removed those middlemen so that those monies are now paid to us, right? Now, they don't engage in advertisement because our business thrives on word of mouth advertising. So if I am the one who is talking about the business, the company decides now those monies that they would have paid those distributors, those middlemen, they now pay it to us as connectors. The money they would have used to go on advertisement, it also what? They also pay it to us as connectors. So this is the only business model that is viable today. Almost all businesses today are thriving on this model of our business. Okay. All right. So the question of how the company makes money, they make money through, and then each time I encash my money, okay, I'm coming to that. I'm going to tell you something about that. Now, some of us say, I don't have money. I don't have money to run the business. I don't have money. I don't have money is the reason to do the business. Okay? When people say they don't have money, it simply means they have not seen something big enough to make them look for the money. That's the simple answer. When people say, I don't have the money, they simply have not made a conscious effort or have not seen the big picture for them to actually look for the money to start. Okay? So I don't have money, look for the money and get out of that situation. That statement, I don't have money, is the comment of poor people. People who are poor are the people who usually make that statement. You don't say you don't have money, you look for ways, creative ways on how to make what you want become a reality. Okay. Now I have lost money in this kind of business, and I know people who have lost money in this kind of business. The question I have for you is, do you go to a restaurant and because you had a bad meal in that restaurant, does that now make all restaurants bad? Does that make a meal eaten in a restaurant, does it make it bad? Okay, it doesn't make it bad, right? Am I communicating? Yes, it doesn't make it bad. So what it means is that if you have done such thing in the past, you likely may have done something illegal. Things like Ponzi schemes, and you're relating it to a real business. Of course, you will get your fingers burnt. You will lose money. So pay attention and learn the difference between this business and the things you've done in the past. Keep an open mind and do what? And embrace this opportunity. I don't like selling. I don't like marketing. I don't like convincing. These are also what? Reasons why you should pay attention to the system and the tools we have to run this business. But the point is this. For you to sell to make money, it means your business is dependent on you. If you're removed from the picture, you don't make money. What do you need to do? Build systems using our business tools. Build your system and create a duplicable system in your team. So that tomorrow, you don't even have, in fact, you don't have to sell for you to make money in our business. That's the truth. You don't have to sell. Selling is one of the ways of making money. You don't have to sell. You simply need to do what? Become a connector of these amazing products and connect value to your loved ones. So I'm going to rush this down. Is the company registered or is it a legal business? When I take my money from my BTC, a certain percentage or fraction of the money goes to the government. It means the government are aware that I'm actually running this business. If the company is not registered, they will not be taking tax. So I pay tax when I encash my money. We pay tax when we encash money from our BTC. So it means our business is registered. Okay? It's a legal business to run. What are the financial risks involved? I'm going to tell you about that in the QSG. There are no financial risks involved. Okay? I'm not exposed. There are 1,001 people who through this business were not exposed, but are now real. In fact, some of us who are here, there are some of us who are in this meeting, who are in this business that are making money, but they were not exposed. Just be willing to be trained, and success is guaranteed. So 5 keys to success is that you must have a long-term mindset. Number 2, you must follow the system. Number 3, engage in trainings. Number 4, believe in yourself. And number 5, never, ever quit. Okay? You can screen grab this. You can write it down because this is important. Okay? These are keys to success in our business. So we'll move to the next phase of today's training. Remember, this is a combined QSG and IPO. Welcome to the Quick Starter Guide section. Okay? Once again, this is Emmanuel Omeri. I'm going to be your lead trainer for this section. Okay? Yeah, I'm going to be your lead trainer for this section. So I want to welcome us again. All right, welcome you again for being part of our business presentation. You have seen the business. Some of you signed up with one account. Some of you signed up with part payment. Some of you are yet to sign into the business. Some of you are doing Megavars, Digivars, Technovars. Depending on the account you started with, I congratulate you. I appreciate you for being part of our business. Now, I want to let you know that you're going to get value from this training today, okay? So we're going to give you tangible value that you can go home with that will help you in growth and help you in your finances so that you can increase your cash flow. We've developed a solid and tested global business system that creates solution to one of the biggest world problems, okay? One of the biggest problems in our world today is what? Cash flow, all right? Cash flow. If you're making money every day, if you're making money, money comes in on regular basis. It might be daily, it might be weekly, it might be monthly, but money comes in regularly. That's cash flow. But if you're making money maybe just once in a month, twice in a month, 3 times in a month, that's not cash flow. Cash flow is money you make every day. You make, and it's always on the increase. Okay. Now, if you have money at hand, which is like a salary, money you made from an activity, maybe you're a contractor, you did a project, you made so many millions of naira, and that's it. The money will finish if there's no money coming in on a regular basis, because you will spend that money. What will finish the money? Medical bills, feeding, transportation, internet subscription, light bill, water bill, all those things. One of the biggest, in fact, the biggest one that our company is now solving the problem is house rent, school fees. So these are the things that take your money away from you. So our business helps you to create that cash flow so that you can solve and meet with your problems. So our business community also is where members are subjected to sound training, mentorship that will help them leverage on the effort through the connected economy. Okay, all right. So today's quick starter guide section, we're going to be looking at four key areas. Sorry. One, we're going to be looking at why our business is the best option now. Two, we're going to be looking at the 6 streams of income. Okay. Then thirdly, we're going to look at how to connect to people using the tools in our system. And then fourthly, we're going to look at the secret, the fastest way to making money in this business. Okay, so if you are with me, go to the chat room and type, I am with you. Okay, right. These are the 5 key areas we're going to be looking at in the quick start guide section today. Okay, 5 key areas. Let's dive into it. Why is our business important? Why should you pay attention to this business today? What's really the value of this business? This is a business that helps you to own your own home. If that means if you're in this business, you don't have a home, you don't have your own house. This business, you can own your own home. Number 2, through this business, you buy your brand new car. Thirdly, through this business, you can be able to give back to charity. Number 4, through this business, you can go on all expense-paid vacations. And number 5, through this business, you have opportunity of building your business globally. Are we together? Are we together? All right. So what this means is that, ladies and gentlemen, you need to pay attention to this business. Why is this business the best option today? Our business is about creating awareness to let people know that they can truly live the life of their dreams. You can become financially free. Don't worry about, let's say you have a job, you barely have time for yourself. Through this business, you can create that time that you've always been looking for. Okay? So understand that this business gives you an opportunity to do what? To overcome these challenges and build that financial freedom. Okay? Why should you also engage in the business? We have a mission of financially free. Okay? All right? So these are the reasons why this business is important. Why is it also important today? It's basically allowing you to change anything that is taking money away from you into things that brings money to your pocket. So there are so many reasons. I could go on, and I can tell you if you want some I've mentioned so far. Okay. So it helps you to convert your life. Now, compare this business with other options available. If you're an employee, okay, of course, you don't have any risk. You're not bearing the risk because your employer bears the risk on your behalf. But that explains why you have low returns. Okay? Now, if you have a small traditional business, or you have a traditional business you're engaged in, it has high risk because if anything happens to your goods or your shop or whatever, everything is gone. So there's high risk. And of course, there's also high returns. But if anything goes wrong with your investment, if anything goes wrong with your business, everything, that means there's no forgiveness, everything is going to crash. And you start from square one. But look at our business. Our business has no risk, yet it promises high returns. Now, pay attention to this. Our business is the only business model in the world that has zero risk and high returns based on leverage efforts. I'll say that again. our business is the only business model in the world that has zero risk and high returns on cash flow based on leverage efforts. Okay, so relax. You are in the best business in the world. Are we together? Okay, so confirm that you can still hear me, please. Confirm that you can still hear me in the chat room. Okay, I hope you can still hear me. Please let me know if you can still hear me. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. I think I got some feedback that the screen is not clear. Is it clear now? If it's not clear, probably you should check your network. Okay, all right. It's very clear from here. I'm using my other device and you can see clearly. So okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. Please let me know if you can see the screen clearly. Okay, all right. So we're in partnership with Nature's Way in the US, DSM, Bright Science and Bright Living, okay, Global Nutrition, Ego Blocks, which is helping us to build our houses now. Okay, Alliance in Motion Global, they are the ones that pay us the money. Okay, our banks are Eco Bank, Access Bank, and Zenith Bank. Okay, now in the past we've done successful projects. Okay, which include Own Your Life campaign. Own Your Life campaign ran from 2016 up to 2019, 2016 to 2020. Yes, 4 years. Own Your Life campaign ran and created massive results. A lot of people bought their brand new cars through the Own Your Life campaign. You know, that project was amazing. And then the La Buena Vida is the luxury version of the project. This is where people now were not given opportunity to live the good life through the La Buena Vida project. We've also been able to also launch another project, the Amazon project. The Amazon project is on a mission to raise independent African women who are going to become financially stable, strong, and pursue their dreams. Okay, all right. Then we also have the 21st Century CEO project, which is about teaching the ordinary Nigerian, the average Nigerian, how they can become CEOs without having to go through the four walls of basic education or the classroom. Okay, Elite Millionaires.
Recording in progress.
Okay, please confirm you can hear me. All right. So other successful projects, I was talking about the successful projects we've run, the Own Your Life campaign, the La Buena Vida project, the Amazon project. These are projects that we've done, and the 21st Century CEO project also ongoing. Now, the Elite Millionaires Academy, please take note, this is the name of our team to help us maximize the potential of this business. So let's not mistake this. I'm trying to make a clarification here. Okay. All right. So let's understand that this is what it is. Okay. C21FG is our parent organization that is bringing all these projects to us. Okay. So let's take note of that. And then Alliance Emotion Global are the paymasters. They are the partnership, the partner company. They manufacture the product. We don't manufacture products. We simply become connectors with the Alliance Emotion Global. All right. Now, why is this business model sustainable? I'll be very, very quick with this. Number one, it pays you daily. There is no business in the world right now. There's no company in the world right now. For over 15 years, this company has been paying us every day. No company in the world has been doing that. The only company that does that is Alliance Emotion Global. Okay, they pay us every day. So you can take your money any day, anytime. The company is actually working on something to make us be able to take our money even in minutes. That means you're in cash and within 5-10 minutes, you receive your money in your bank account. Okay. So this is the only company that pays us daily. And they've been around for over 15 years around the world, paying daily income, daily, okay, daily. Number two is that we have world-class repeat products, world-class repeat organic products that we use on daily basis. I'm going to talk about the products. Number one, we have the Natural Essential toothpaste, okay, this for brushing your teeth. This helps you to, if you are in this business, and you are using another toothpaste, just look at what it is here. You are working in Coca-Cola and you are taking Pepsi. You say, I prefer Pepsi. I prefer Pepsi. I prefer Pepsi. So go and work for Pepsi then. I mean, yes, now, go and work for Pepsi. If you prefer Pepsi, why are you working in Coca-Cola? So if you are in this business and you're not using the company products, you're wrong, completely wrong. Don't expect the business to pay you well. That's the truth. Because you're not, this is becoming a product of the product. You need to use the company. I say, I don't like this one. I don't. If you don't like it, then go to the other company where the one you like. You want to take the monies this one is paying you, but you don't want to use the product. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So use the company product. This is an amazing toothpaste that since I started using this toothpaste, I've never had the cost to use any other one. Any other one I use, I always, it doesn't sit well with me. That's the truth. Okay. All right. To have the feminine wash and the masculine wash to clean intimate areas for the ladies and for the men, respectively. Then we'll also have alkaline chocolate drink and alkaline coffee and alkaline chocolate drink. Okay, they have amazing benefits. The alkaline coffee and the chocolate drink have an alkaline medium. That means they are alkaline based. It also means that if you are using these coffees or this chocolate drink, it means you will have an alkaline system. And alkaline systems, it has been proven that diseases don't thrive well in alkaline mediums. Okay? So in addition to other benefits like lowering cholesterol, preventing cancer of any origin, because of the alkalinity, okay, increasing sperm mortality, prevents diseases such as arthritis. So amazing benefits. If you're using these products, they will help you a lot. Okay, chocolate drink also. This is amazing because it has what we call DHA. DHA is also it helps somewhat for memory enhancement. So when you use these products, they are amazing. They will help you health-wise. Okay, then we have the VitaMax for the heart. Okay, VitaMax is very good. Kanuwankwa is the brand ambassador of this VitaMax to Nigeria because he uses this product in his foundation. He has used, so the VitaMax is amazing, very, very amazing. Okay, and then we have the Choleduz from the word cholesterol reduce. Choleduz is high in omega fatty acids. It helps to remove bad cholesterol from our system. Okay, bad cholesterol from our system. So we have the Restore Life that rejuvenates the dying cells. If you are well above 50 years old, you should be using the Restore Life very well. You're 40, 30, 40, 50 years old, Restore Life. If anybody has stopped growing, you're no longer growing, you can use the Restore Life. It has anti-aging properties. It helps to rejuvenate dead cells and makes you look younger. Okay. And we also have the female version of it, the Angel E. Okay, it's not in Nigeria, but it's in some of the African countries, Angel E. Okay, the Angel E. All right, so it also does the same thing for our ladies. Then we have the C24/7, which is the flagship product. In fact, how the business came to Nigeria was because of the C24/7. That's why it's called the flagship product. Okay, the flagship product. These products are more like you're taking vegetables. WHO said you should take how many vegetables every day? Someone should help me in the chat room. How many vegetables does WHO say we should take every day? How many vegetables? They say you should take 5 fruits and 5 vegetables every day. Am I right? 5 fruits and 5 vegetables every day. So this is still morning. So let me ask, how many of us are taking 5 fruits this morning? How many of us took 5 fruits and vegetables yesterday? How many of us? How many of us took 5 fruits and 5 vegetables this morning? Yesterday? How many? How many took? How many of us? You see? So with this, you are taking these vegetables, so your supplements, supplements. Our products are not drugs. They're not drugs. They are food supplements. So they supplement your diet. What is lacking in your diet, they help you supplement it. Okay. Now, C24/7 lowers cholesterol, promotes longevity, detoxifies the body, enhances sexual vitality, reduces fatigue, depression, protects protects you from heart disease, and so many things. So now, the C24/7 and the complete fight energizers are like brothers. Okay. The major difference between the complete fight energizer and the C24/7 is that the complete fight energizer can be taken by pregnant women, children, and breastfeeding mothers, or a child that is still growing. But they cannot take the C24/7 because of the anti-aging properties. Okay, so any child that is still growing does not take C24/7. Pregnant mothers don't take C24/7. Breastfeeding mothers don't take C24/7. They can take the Phyto Complete Energizer. All right, and then we have the kiddies gummy and these pendants. Okay, the pendant helps to do what? To protect us from radiations. You can wear them. If you don't like the wearable technology on the neck, you can get the one that you can wear on your hand. You can see me. I'm wearing this, right? The one you can wear. Okay. All right. Now, these devices, you also have the diffuser, which you can put behind your phone, right? You can put the diffuser behind your phone. You can see it behind my phone, right? So you can put it behind your phone also. So this protects you from what? Radiations. Radiations emanate from our gadgets. In fact, my microwave in the house, I have about 2 diffusers on the microwave. Me, I can't shout. I can't shout. Do you understand? So these are the amazing products. So that's why the base is sustainable. Number 3, why the base is sustainable is that you don't have to sell. You simply connect. Okay? We've created tools for you in our system that anyone can use to connect. So they are simple that even an 8-year-old child can use them effectively. Okay? Number 4, our business is the only business that is vertically integrated. The only network marketing company, Alliance Motion Global, is the only network marketing company that is vertically integrated. Now we have AIM Hotels, Entrepreneurship University, franchising opportunity, AIM Real Estate. Now the AIM Real Estate has been launched in the just concluded anniversary in Nigeria. The AIM Real Estate has been launched. The franchising opportunities has also been launched. So we're waiting for the full implementation in Nigeria, so people can now own their own homes. All right, and then you can also connect. Wow, amazing. So this is the only company that is vertically integrated. Okay, and then there are famous people around the world. There are countless of them who are speaking so well about this business. Take a look at some of them. We have the likes of Brian Tracy, who said that this business is creating more millionaires all over the world. And it is very, very correct. Okay? Look at Tony Robbins. It says that network marketing gives you an opportunity to own a big business without you having to, go through the rigorous issues or problems that is related to a big business. Can you imagine? So you own a big business without the headaches of a big business. What about Tony Blair? Tony Blair said that network marketing is a tremendous contribution to the overall prosperity of the economy of the world. Right? Liz Brown talking about network marketing, creating an opportunity for you to develop yourself much, much better. Isn't this beautiful? If these individuals look at Stephen Covey is the author of 7 Habits of Successful People, 7 Habits of Successful People. Okay, this is a world-renowned leader, and these are billionaires in dollars, and they're telling you that network marketing has come of age and it's a viable way for entrepreneurs to build independently, successful. Huh? Look at Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is an investor in network marketing companies. Donald Trump and Bill Gates, if they were to start from the scratch again to build a business, simply look for a network marketing company to get work. If these billionaires are telling us this, who are we supposed to listen to? Them or those ones who have failed in business? Should we listen to these ones, or do we listen to people who have failed in this business? The answer is what? We don't have a choice than to just key in and run this business effectively. I'm showing you reasons why our business is sustainable. So in summary, there are no financial risks. You get paid on a daily basis. You choose how much time you can put into your business. So it's that flexible. Use our system, run your business. There is quality training and mentorship which you always have in sell meetings. No selling is required for you to make money. You mustn't sell to make money. And there is physical presence in over 200 countries for you to run your business. Okay? So you grow through financial, leveraged effort. Okay? So you begin to grow in the business. It's amazing. So this is a summary of the benefits of this business. We'll go into the second part, which is the 6 streams of income. Okay? 6 streams of income. I'll run through them fast. Okay? We have the direct connectors bonus, the matching bonus, unit level bonus, first step bonus, unit plan, the retail bonus. Okay, let's go with the first one. For anybody you connect, you can earn as low as 5,000 naira to as high as 150,000 naira, depending on the package you connect them with. Okay, so if you connect, you can make as high as, if you connect up to 100 persons in 1 day, in 1 month, in 1 week, in 2 months, you can make as high as 500,000 naira to 50,000 naira, sorry, 50,000 naira. 50,000 naira, sorry, let me just make that correction. Okay, it's 50,000 naira, not 500,000. So if you connect 100 people at 5,000 naira, you have made, okay, it's 500,000. Sorry, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Okay, so let's continue. We didn't make any mistake there. Okay, so let's continue. So you can make as high as 500,000 naira to 1.5 million naira if you connect 100 persons to your business using the connected economy platform. Okay, all right. So the matching bonus is another way of earning. That's the second way of earning. This is where the residual property is set in. Okay, matching bonus is 7,000 naira. So this is you. Your business portfolio has been created depending on the package you started with. So for this illustration, we're using the access package of 50,000 naira. Okay, so you have a left and a right. You connect to Mr. A, you get paid. You connect to Mr. B, you get paid. Mr. A is on your left, Mr. B is on your right. The system automatically match both of them to pay you 7,000 naira. So this is how the matching bonus is paid. So once there is a connection on your left and on your right, you get paid. Now, for this system to continue, you need to connect A and B to us. We work with them. We show them how they too can also connect. And then A connects to C and D and is also paid the same way you were paid. B connects to E and F. B is paid the same way you were paid. But for you also, you get paid because you now have new connections on your left, new connections on your right. So the same is going to match one on the left to the one on the right and pay you 7,000 naira. One on the left again matches to one on the right and pay you another 7,000 naira. So as human beings continue to connect on the left and on the right, system is amazing. It begins to match them one after the other. It will also pay you 7,000 naira from the from the effort of other people, you get paid. Is that okay? That is the matching bonus. This is where the residual income is. All right. You have people who are simply connecting to value, making purchase of products to use, and you're being paid for it. Okay, you can pay as high as 280,000 naira in a day, as high as 280,000 naira in one single day. Okay, so make no mistake about this. This is the residual. Now, another residual income in the business is the unit level bonus. Unit level bonus simply says that you earn 10% bonus on product reordered by the people you personally sponsored. The people you personally sponsored, and you earn 5% on products from the people you did not personally sponsor up to your 10th generation. So let's define this. If I sponsor Ali is my first generation. Whatever Ali does, I get, if Ali makes a reorder of product, I earn 10% on that product Ali purchased. Okay? If I connected All right, so let's continue. Sorry for that break in transmission. The network has been quite erratic, but we're back and good. Please confirm you can hear me in the chat room. Please confirm you can hear me in the chat room. Confirm if you can hear me in the chat room. Confirm if you can hear me in the chat room. Okay, all right. So let's continue. We'll be continuing from where we stopped. So I talked about the connectors bonus and the matching bonus, right? Matching bonus is now the residual income. Another residual income is the uni level bonus. Okay. I said you earn 10% on products reordered by the people you personally connected to this business. Okay. Anybody I personally connect, means I am the one who earns the direct referral bonus from those people. Whatever they purchase in the business, I get 10% of that item. Okay, I'm going to earn 10%, sorry. Now, I also earn 5% up to the 10th generation of those that they have connected. Okay, whoever they connect up to the 10th generation, I'm going to earn 5% of whatever they purchase. So you see, for anybody using the product, for your teammates who are using the product, you get paid by them purchasing the product. Amazing. Now, let's go to the fourth way of earning, the step bonus. Step bonus works with overriding commission. Now, when you sign into the business, you are a distributor. As a distributor, you don't have any rank, so you don't earn so much. Okay, you don't. In fact, you only earn the direct connectors bonus and the matching bonus. That's the only thing you earn. But if you acquire 10 points, points are acquired from the purchase of products. So if you and your group and your teammates, you've been buying products to use and you acquire 10 points, wow, automatically you become a silver executive. You begin to earn 10% of whatever your team reorders. Okay, this one is to infinity. It's not like the uni level. The uni level is to a particular generation. This one is to infinity. Okay. Now, gold executive is when you have now acquired 100 points. You and your group, through the purchase of products, you have acquired 100 points. You earn 20% of whatever your distributors are purchasing, and you earn 10% of whatever the sales executives are purchasing. Okay. All right. Now, if you now become a global ambassador, you've acquired 1,000 points. You and your group, it means you can now earn 30% on step. Amazing, amazing. Now, when you become a Ruby Global Ambassador, it means you have 5 global ambassadors that you personally connected to your business. That means you now earn 35% on product reorder up to infinity. And the Diamond Global Ambassador, this is where you have 8 global global ambassadors whom you personally connected to the business to infinity. Why I love this step bonus, it is till infinity. Now, there are no time frame for you to make your purchase. No reversal, no demotion, no pass-ups, okay? Once you attain a rank, you remain in that rank, so you keep going higher. You can never be demoted from a rank, all right? Yeah, so this is a summary of what I just explained, okay? 10% up to 40% on commissions based on step overriding income. Now, the fifth way of earning is a UniPay plan. UniPay plan, you will receive rebates on all personal reorders plus 3 to 5% of all your team members' reorders and their new packages that they buy up to your 20th level, okay? Up to your 20th level. And the last but not the least is the retail bonus. Retail bonus, you make 25 to 50% on all products that you protest and you sell. Okay, this is retail bonus. Now, like I said before, retailing is not our watchword. So in our team, we don't focus on buying and selling. We simply buy and use. Okay. Now, before we go into the nitty-gritty, I need to trash out some important things. People see our business and they relate it to a Ponzi scheme. So it is important we differentiate between a Ponzi scheme and a scam. Okay? And then let's differentiate between our business from these two things I mentioned. Now, number one, in Ponzi schemes or scams, there are no real products or services. No real product or services. But in our business, in the connected economy business, there are real products and there are what? There are value that we connect you to. So we connect you to real values. When you pay money for this business, any amount of money you paid for purchase of products or starting up a business, you get items for that value. Okay, so take note of that. Number two, Ponzi schemes promise you high income, and they tell you that it is only your upline that can earn more than. In fact, in Ponzi schemes, the people who are up are the only people who make more money. You can't earn more than your upline. Now, in our connected economy business, in our business, you can earn more than the person who connected you. Overtaking is allowed. In our business, overtaking is allowed. Number three, another difference between Ponzi scheme and our business is that in Ponzi schemes, nobody is training you. Nobody does any training for you. But in our business, there is 100% focus on training and mentorship. And then the last but not the least, Ponzi schemes promise you large earnings with no work. That means go and work. Just pay your money. Go and sleep. How much you've heard of some things like that? And they're approaching you every day, and they make it so juicy and dicey. They tell you that when you come here, you will make a lot of money. You don't have to do anything. In our business, you earn directly proportional to the work you do. That's why we have an instructor now, okay? Yeah, I'm going to talk about the instructor for those who are now going to be onboarding to the EAP group, all right? Now, is this industry saturated? Of course, it is not. Because in Africa alone, we have over 3.3 million people who are doing this business, only 3.3 million, all right? And Africa has a population of over 1.3 billion people, over 1.3 billion. So you see, we've not even scratched it up, all right? So the business is not saturated. And what if everybody in Africa starts doing the business, or everybody in Nigeria starts doing the business? The answer is this. That would only happen if there are no more bets. That means people are not being given bet to anymore, right? Now, on average, over 13.7 million people over Africa turn 18 every month. Isn't that amazing? You have a lot of people you can also connect to your business. Business cannot be what saturated. Right, number three, the third part, which is how to connect. Very important. If you've not been writing, pay attention here, because this is how you make money now. How do you connect to people? I'm going to dissect the ways with which we connect in our business. I'm going to start with this. Please do not engage in convincing your prospects to be part of the business. Allow them to do what? Allow them to go through this business, see the business by connecting them to a presentation or connecting them to your upline leader or someone who is more knowledgeable than you, at least somebody that is not. Okay? Don't engage in convincing, marketing, and selling. These are things that turn people away from the business. Let our system help you connect to people and you build your business globally. Okay? Now, first of all, for you to start up, you need to just, when you pay your money, you've paid your money, make your 50 contact name lists. All right? 50 contact name lists from your phone. Don't skip A and go to Z. Start from A and write down the contacts on your phone of them. Now, when you're making this list, please pay attention to this. Use this formula. People who have money. If I want to start a business today, let me say, for example, I am working for someone who sells iPhone 13 Pro Max. There's iPhone 14 now. Now, I want to, and my employer says, if I sell iPhone 13 Pro Max this month, I'll be paid handsomely. If I want to be paid, that means I must make sure that I sell iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now, I have two sets of friends. There's one who makes about 30,000, 40,000 naira every month. Okay? He makes about 30,000, 40,000 naira, 50,000 naira every month. His income is just between 50,000 to 100,000 naira. You know, That's what he makes. And I also have some set of friends who make between 200,000 to 500,000 naira a month. Who should I market my iPhone to? Who should I market the iPhone to? If I'm to market to the first set of people, the ones that don't have that are earning 50,000 naira, between 50 to 100,000 naira, would they be opportunity? Would they be able to buy my iPhone? The answer is no. So I would like to start with those who can actually afford my iPhone. Same thing applies to this business. You start with those who have the money to start the business. Number two, people who are influential, people who have authority. They are influential. And then the last set of people are those who are in need, the low net worth individuals, those who are in need, right? Now, pay attention to this. You will start with those who have the money and who are influential. Then you will come to those who are in need much later. Okay, so that's how you show them your business. Now you start with a project launch, which you can do via Zoom, or you can do it physically. Okay, so you send a picture to your upline or to your leader. They will create a graphics for you, and then you can use it to launch your business. Please take note, when you start a business, one of the first thing to do is to launch your business. Yes, I know some of us may be wondering now, we know about the contact recommendation. Yes, we'll talk about that later. First thing to do is to launch your business to your loved ones and family. One helps you to get out faster. I can tell you that if you want to start your business, the best way to start is to launch your business. Okay, launch it. So send them a text message like this. Hello, John. How is everything? John is your prospect. I'm reaching out to my close friends, family, and friends that I respect and admire, and you're one of them. I'm launching my new business on Monday by 7 p.m. on Zoom, and I'd like you to be there. Can I count on you? Okay, this one gives you better results than when you are doing the business launch with people who are in need. These are people you know, they have the money, they have authority, and they know you very well. You can connect them with the business launch. Now, you can also do this business launch physically. You put a call across to John. John, how are you doing? We'll be in town on Saturday by 3 p.m. Now, if John says no, he won't be in town, or he'll be, let's say he's busy. John, will you be busy? Will you be in town? These are the words you can use there. And John says, no, I won't be in town, I'll be busy. Please end the invitation there. But when John says, yes, I'm around, I'm not busy, I'm not traveling, then you continue with the invitation. Awesome, John, I'm reaching out to my close friends and family I respect, admire, and you're one of them. I'm launching my new business on Saturday by 3 p.m. and I'd like you to be there. Can I count on you? So the first one is you're launching via Zoom. This one you're launching physically. Amazing. Okay, so you launch your business first. That's the first thing to do. Okay, and the contact recommendation is another way you can connect to your people. Hello, John. How is everything? You send us a text message, not on WhatsApp, as a text message. Now, those people you invited for your launch, there are some of them that couldn't come. You can't launch the business a second time to them. So they launch business 2 times. So you now recommend them, and then we call them via third party and see the business. Hope this is sinking well. To understand this. So, hello, John. How is everything? There's an international organization I recommended you. They will show you how to generate income using the system. I'm still going through their coaching. Just let me know if they contact you. Okay? All right. I know there are several versions of this text message, but please, you will need to do this together with your sponsor or the person that connected you. Please take note. All invitation systems must be done with the supervision of the person who sponsored you in the business or the person who connected you to the business. This is very important, so that you don't make a mess of it. You need to state this categorically, okay? All right, now we call them in and invite them. Now, there are other ways. For want of time, I will not dwell on these ones. There are other ways you can connect to people. Okay, after you've done your recommendation, you can also invite people to a Facebook Live. Assuming we're going live on Facebook to show the business, you can send the link to our Facebook. See, it's easier for you to get them to attend. The only challenge with this is that you can't really track the Facebook Live, right? But you know, if they attended, you now follow up on them That's why we showed you the first two, because the first two you can actually monitor and track it. Then the other one that's also as powerful as the project, the launch is the home launch or your big announcement. Okay, this is when you're inviting your prospect, letting them know that you are launching, you're making a big announcement, or you're inviting them to your home that you're making a big announcement. This one is also powerful. Okay, now we have the questionnaire, which you can do both online and offline. On the WhatsApp platform and the WhatsApp status, you can put your graphics, you can put your talk about your business on your status. People want to know about it, you direct them to a Zoom link or get their details and invite them to a meeting. We have the pre-direct invitation that you can use. We'll guide you on how to do these ones when the time comes, okay? And then we'll have our YouTube presentations. And YouTube presentations also is not something, this is something you can use, but that's after people have seen your business and they want to know more. You can use the video to show them more about the business. Okay, so use the system, let the system do the talking for you. And then we'll come to the main part of the Kickstarter guide, is the secret to fast income. Okay, the secret to fast income is in the benefit of the multiple accounts. Okay, so I'm going to show us the benefit of the multiple account by illustrating this physically. Okay, all right. So, if we have 3 individuals who signed into the business on different packages, and these 3 individuals, the first person signed up with the access package, second person signed up with the 3 business portfolio, that's the Neoverse, and then the third person signed up with the Technoverse or 7 accounts. Let's look at how much these people are going to make by connecting 8 of their friends each. Okay, so let's start with Mr. A, and then Mr. A connected with 1 account, Mr. B connected with 3 accounts, and Mr. C connected with 7 accounts. So this is Mr. B, this is Mr. B, and then Mr. C connected with 7 accounts. Okay, all right, don't mind my writing. I hope you can see me clearly. All right, yes. All right, so this is it. Now, they all connect 8 of their friends, 8 of their friends. I'm not going to dwell on the referral bonus. I'm going to dwell on just the matching bonus, because that is where the difference is, okay? All of them are going to make the same amount of money for 8 of their friends. If I connect 8 friends, let's say 8 of them, let's assume that they started with the minimum of 50,000, 49,990 naira. Okay, that's the minimum. So you get 5,000 naira in 8 places. That makes it what? 40,000 naira. Okay, so that one is basic for everybody. But let's look at the matching bonus. That is where the difference is. Now, Mr. A will have 1, 2 of his friends. Out of that 8, we've connected 2 under Mr. A. So the next person, that's the third person, will go under the first. Then like that, like that. So you have 8 of the friends connected under Mr. A. So these are 8. So let's divide A's account, which is the left and right. Okay. So let's look at this. How much will Mr. A make? 7,000 naira 1, 7,000 naira 2, 7,000 naira 3, 7,000 naira 4. That's how much? 7,000 multiplied by 4. Please, how much is that? That's how much? That's 28,000 naira. 28,000 naira. 7,000 naira multiplied by 4, which is what? 28,000 naira. Okay, right. Now let's look at Mr. B. Let's look at Mr. B. Mr. B does the same thing by connecting 8 of his friends. So we place 2. This is B1, this is B2, and this is B3. So under B2, we have 1 and 2. Under B3, we have 3 and 4. Then we have 5, 6, 7, 8. Now look at the matching bonus. B2 is going to earn 1, 2. B3 is going to earn 1, 2, making 4 matching bonus now. And B1 will also earn. You see the power of the multiple accounts? B1 is going to earn 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that gives you 4 plus 4, which is 8. So 7,000 naira multiplied by 8. How much is that? That's 56,000 naira, right? Good. Now let's look at the third person who connected the same 8 people now on a 7 account. Okay? The same 8 people on a 7 account. Okay? All right? Are we together? Are we together? Let me know in the comment section. Okay? Let me know in the comment section if you can hear me still. All right? So with this, let's look at how much Mr. C is going to make. Let's label them. This is C1. This is C2. This is C3. This is C4. C5. This is C6. C7. So we have under C4, we have 1. For C5, 2. Under matching bonus, 3. Under C6, and then C4. C7, sorry. So that's 7,000 naira in 4 places. Then let's go up. C2 has the left and right. We'll divide it now. We have left and right for C2. So him too will also is going to make 7,000 naira 1 and 2. C3 also makes the same amount of money, 1, 2. So we have how many matching bonus now? We have 8. 8 matching bonus, but that's not all. C1 is also going to earn. Amazing. C1 is going to earn 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that gives you 12 matching bonus. 12 matching bonus. 12 matching bonus. Are we together? So let's add that together. Let's see how much just a minute. Okay. All right, my pencil was disabled. Okay, so let's add that together now. So we have 7,000 naira in how many places? In 12 places. That is how much? That is 84,000 naira. So the question I have for you is this. Who did more work? Who did more work? Mr. A, Mr. B, or Mr. C? Let's go to the chat room. Who did more work? Who did more work? Who did more work? Let me know in the comment section. Who did more work? Mr. A, Mr. B, or Mr. C? None. None of them, because they all connected 8 people. But who earned more? The person with the 7 account earned more. Is that not true? Now, the thing is this. If you're running on one account, if what to the big givers and the mega givers, that one is for VIPs. The income from that one is intoxicating. So it's for VIPs. So imagine you running this business on one account. See, I beg you. I am begging you. We'll continue to beg you. Don't run this business on one account. Are you hearing me? Don't run this business on one account. Ensure that you upgrade your account. Now, let me show you something. Let me show you something. If, for instance, look at this very well. If, for instance, you want to do the 3 accounts and you don't have all the monies, like I used to say this, if you don't have the money, look for the money to start. If by all means you've done your best and you can't do it, you can do it. Break it down. Someone who wants to do 3 accounts and actually pay for 2 accounts. Is that not true? Yes, you can pay for 2 accounts. This way you have 1 and 2. So with that, you can do what? You can now start your business and then you can start connecting to people here and here. Is that okay? Are we together? But if you want to do for the 7 accounts, okay, what you do is you secure 3 accounts, okay? If you want to do the 15 accounts, you can secure 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I also advise that you go for the maximum, which is 31 accounts. For you to do 31 accounts, that is the megaverse. and you don't have the money to go for the megaverse, secure 5. With 5, you can secure the megaverse. Okay? For in your business and gradually expand it one account. This is 5/31. Okay, this is 4/15. All right, this is 3/7, and this is 2/3. Okay, so with this, you can position yourself to earn bigger income. Is that okay? So this is the benefit of the multiple account. I have paid for one account. Can I upgrade my account to 2? Yes, I can upgrade. Just simply pay the difference to the company's account and send the proof of payment to your leader. Okay, all right. And then also, if you want to secure for the 7, for the 15, you do the same thing. All right. So this is how you upgrade your account. Okay. So the multiple account enables you to earn income faster, so that even when you do the same work with Mr. A, Mr. B, with the people in your team, you will still do what you earn more than them. Is that okay? So this is a summary of what we just did. I added with the direct referral bonus. That's why it's bigger. Okay. But the matching bonus is where the difference is. Okay. All right. So how does the organization know that I am the one that recommended my contact? Let's say you invited them on Zoom, or invited them to a physical location, and then you want to know. So how do we know? Because you're inviting, Mr. A is inviting, Mr. B is inviting. How do we know those that were coming from you, those that are coming from this person or from that person? How do we know? It's through your new reservation code. So the reservation code that was sent to you to sign in when you signed into the business, not your own. That's your own reservation code. You will now have to create your own. So sit down with your leader. Your leader will guide you on how to create your own reservation code. Is that okay? All right. So that is that. And then you can also track your business using the distributors tracking center. Now, this is the system with which we use in running our business, the SMO checklist. Okay, SMO checklist. We use this to run our business. You have 4 weeks activity that helps you to create massive results in the business. So how do you succeed in our business? You need to grow in ranks. This is where we're going to wrap up our section for today, growing in ranks. All right. Now, what are the ranks you need to grow in? We are all partners today. Now you need to grow into, you need to move to the next rank, which is the emerging active partner. You need to become an emerging active partner. So all of us who are in this QSE meeting now, I'm not talking of those that signed in and left the meeting, some of those that stayed till the end. I'm going to take attendance now and move you to the EAP group. Okay? Yes, move you to the EAP group. So that is where you now belong. For you to have attended the section, you will qualify to be there. Now, there are other things that will keep you in the EAP group. In 30 days, you should generate at least 1 code. When you generate 1 code, you can now write a letter and apply to join the active partners group. When you generate your 1 code. Now, like my mentor said, if you generate more than 1 code, you have better chances of being admitted into the active partners group. And someone who generated can now apply. We give you a letter, you write and apply to become a partner. Okay, our D8 leader will now, the D8 leader is going to now do what? Approve and take it through the entrepreneur mentor who now approves for you to become an active partner. This is where you now begin to enjoy the real special spotlight will be on them, because we're going to be giving them proper mentorship. An EAP group, you're just there. You know, we help you casually connect 1 code and all of that. So you're not obliged to do anything. If you post anything about some meeting, it's not more for you to attend. But if you are an active partner, that's where the business begins. Then you begin to make a lot of money, right? So as an active partner, you need to generate at least 2 codes every month, okay? And then you become a Kingsman. I love the Kingsmen, okay? Kingsmen are foot soldiers of our business. They are the foot soldiers. Okay. Kingsman has 5 active partners. Okay. And then an emerging cell leader has 5 Kingsmen. And then we have the cell leaders who have at least 5 emerging cell leaders. If you grow in ranks, you will make a lot of money in business. Okay. So this is where we draw the curtain. Okay. So the next thing now is we are all moving to the emerging active partners group. Okay. And then you draw up your contact name lists. Then you read the book, Your First Year in Network Marketing. Like I said, the emerging active partners, you are not obliged. It's not compulsory. For you to go to become an active partner, you need to now write and apply. And that's when you have generated your one code. I will personally do what? Okay, so we draw the curtain here. Thank you very much for being part of today's section. I hope you've learned so much to help you drive your business. Okay, so come to the end here.